Hey everyone, this is Matt here, and I was in the process of making two custom dowel pins for a project I was working on when, after I finished one, my lathe took a dump on me, and it's an electrical problem, and I tried to quickly diagnose it to see if it was one of the switches or the speed control, which turned out that's not the problem. So I need to keep moving on this project. So what I'm going to do is a demonstration of how you could use a benchtop mini mill to do simple lathe projects like turning down a pin or something similar to that. So over here is my milling machine. So I'm going to get this set up, and it shouldn't take too long to go step by step through how to do this. So I got an indicator mounted in the Jacob's chuck. So we have to make sure that the column is going to be perfectly perpendicular to the machine's table, so we don't turn a taper on the pin. I want them to be as straight as humanly possible. So, hope you learned something from this. Let's get started. So here I have on this side of the table reading 0. And we're going to do a quick sweep. Swing that around to the other side. And also from this side, we're on 0. So I have that about as straight as I can possibly get it. So next I'm going to mount the vise on the table. I want to make sure my table is dirt and nick free, and I had just had cleaned that off prior to starting this video, so that should be fine. And the vise doesn't have to be indicated, it can be on there just reasonably straight, because we're going to mount our tool bit that we were using in the lathe here in the vise. Okay, let's make sure the base of our vise is clean. That's got a lot of oil and some chips on it. Okay, here I have the tool bit mounted in the vise, and you can see I have proper clearance down here behind the tip of the tool and in this direction. You know, that's pretty important. You want to set it up so you're not rubbing back here while you're cutting. Here I have a piece of 2000s feeler stock, and I'm going to use that to just touch off the back side of this drill rod right there, just touching with the feeler stock. Now I'm going to back that out of the way, and I'm going to use my dial on the machine to back out this way, half of 3/8, which would be 0.187, 0.188, which will put me on center with the spindle of the axis. Now that I have the tool bit on center with the axis of the machine, I'm going to lock the table down so that doesn't move in this direction, and that's down here. So I'll keep the table locked in position. So now I have my workpiece mounted in the spindle, and from this setup I can not only turn the diameter need, I can also face the end off. A little bit. And it just touches. Goes down a little bit. And now I'm facing the end of the workpiece off, so it's nice and square. Being careful not to take too heavy a cut at one time. Come down a few more thousandths. That's nice and faced off. Okay. Next, I can start turning the diameter. I'm going to bring my work down. Slowly bring the tool bit in toward the work. Touch off. Feed the tool in a few thousandths, and you have to remember that on a milling machine, one graduation on the dial down here is 1/1000th of an inch, and that ultimately means you're going to be taking 2/1000ths off the diameter of your work. So keep that in mind while if you plan on doing this. Here's my finished pen. So thanks for watching the how to use your benchtop mini mill as a lathe in a pinch video. Have a good night.